Donelda.
Okay, so dreams are basically for your imagination while you're sleeping. And normally they're pretty good until you have nightmares. When I was 6 years old, I started having these nightmares about aliens standing outside my window, inside my closet, underneath my bed, behind my dresser, basically anywhere. Like, they would follow me. So I had these nightmares, and they'd freak me out. So I'd run to my mom's room. I'd go, Mom, and I'd be crying because they were terrifying. And I'd wake up and they'd still be there, like they'd be following me. So I'd run to my mom's room, and I'm like, Mom, 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 and she'd let me sleep with her. So I slept with her for about a couple months when I was young. And then she got to the point where she's like, yeah, maybe you should just go back to bed. And then my dreams got worse. They started turning into men, standing outside my window, standing in my closet, following me. And they'd still be there when I woke up. I could just see them, but they weren't actually there, so it was my imagination. Basically with ambiguity hitting me. Ambiguity is uncertainty. And this speech is about paranoia. My room today is set up based on paranoia. So I'm here to teach you that when your mom kicks you out of your bedroom telling you that you can't sleep with her anymore and you have to face your fears alone, this is how to kind of sway away from them at all times. So this is my room now. Here's my bed. Here's me. These are called danger zones. I can see outside my window, or here's my closet. I can also see my closet from these point of views. So I have them set up now, like my bed where I'm laying. I have it set up where I can only see the blinds themselves, so I don't have to worry about the darkness. And you can see here, I can see the black part of my closet, but I have it tacked over because I have a sheet over top of it because I don't have a door for my closet. Also, I have a baseball bat underneath my bed to protect me just in case my
Wood or
paranoia ends
aluminum?
up being real. And another thing
Is it wood or aluminum?
Oh, it's wood. Just in case. Also, light sources are important just in case the power goes out or something and you get extremely scared. So, as you can see here, my door opens almost a couple inches from my bed so that I can step from my doorway into my bed so I don't have to worry about aliens or people grabbing onto my ankles after I shut off the lights. So I can take one step and be in bed, and my light switch is right next to my door. Also, I have this mirror here, and I'll get to reflections later on. I have a mirror here that I can tilt so I don't have to look at it. My room, before I started having nightmares, I could see every danger zone, and it freaked me out. In this one, as you can see, I had to jump 3 times to get into bed after I turned off my lights. Yeah, my room is completely set.
Why didn't you move the bed over by the light?
I can't do that because I have a bunch of stuff right here.
Move
that
the
I
stuff.
can't move it. I can't move it. I'll explain it.
Okay.
Anyways, so this is my room before. So these are things you should always never do. Always wear shoes you can run in. As you can see, I never wear shoes more than a couple hours without having laces or something that I can preferably run in just in case my paranoia comes alive and I have to run. Also, be observant. If you're in an area that's unfamiliar and you start feeling that creepy, weird feeling, you need to look out just in case. Also, lock the door behind you. Your house should be your safe zone. Therefore, there should be blinds over the windows, and you should have the door locked along with all the windows, just in case. Buddy system is very important. I mean, if you're going to the bathroom while you're camping and stuff, and you're like, hey, I'm just gonna go walk alone in the night with all these strangers as I take a trip to the bathroom, you're gonna want a buddy with you just in case, And the light source I already explained, just in case the power goes out and that worries you. So things you should never do is look at reflections. You've all seen in the horror movies when the girl is standing in front of the mirror and they see somebody behind them and they're like, oh no, what should I do now? Never do that. That is stupid. So therefore I have a tilting mirror that I can tilt so I don't even have to worry about the reflection. Just in case, I'm always prepared anyways. Also, never stand in front of windows or black areas at night. Because can't necessarily see out, but they can see in. So you don't want to stand in front of that. Also, the whole like dark area things. If you're in your basement and you shut off the lights down there and you have to run all the way up the stairs to get to the top and it's dark down there, you don't know what's following you. So you don't want to be like a part of that, part of the darkness. Also, don't block yourself from, like, don't block out like sight and sound in an unknown area, because if you have headphones in and you're running in an area, you know you can't like hear anything or be aware of that kind of stuff if you have headphones in and stuff. Also, never leave doors open or leave empty spaces. Underneath my bed, I have boxes shoved underneath there just for safekeepings, because it's empty space and things could be underneath there. Also, my closet is filled up to about like this high of just random stuff I threw in there, just so I don't have to worry about people getting in there. I mean, I can barely get in the closet, so don't leave empty spaces. Also, final warnings: open windows and dark spaces. Like I explained, that's like the main point. Also, be aware of what's around you and what you are around. So be observant again. If you are in your house and you're sitting on the couch and the blinds are open behind you, you have this huge window behind your couch. I mean, you don't know what's looking in at you, so you have to be aware of that. Also, ambiguity is this really big thing. When you're standing on the top of like a skyscraper or like a really tall building, and you're kind of like leaning over the edge, you feel like a nudge because you're like, whoa, like too close to the edge. That's a feeling of ambiguity because nobody's actually there. It's just a feeling of unknown stuff. And that's my speech to you about how to beware of paranoia.